Oh, yeah, we got to get this side.
Well, we got here and, we walked in the hotel and we saw the downtown LA, really. I think that's excited everybody. Going to Disney, going to the first day of practice, Disneyland, seeing our players riding rides and doing those type of things and shooting baskets with them in ESPN games, the game zone or whatever the case is. But just saw our players excited about being here. The Beef Bowl, practices again, the different things that they've been involved in. Media Day yesterday I thought was exciting for a lot of our players, a lot of media, a lot of attention. So all those things were big things for us and positive, but like I said, it's going very fast. Sometimes it's going slow, and then all of a sudden it just speeds up for us, and the next thing you know, the day's over. But I think after this season's over, maybe it'll sink in a little bit. I think it's sunk into some recruits. I think it's sunk into our players a little bit. For the coaches, we're sort of riding right now. I do think that it's a goal that we've had. Now we need to continue on that goal. One of the goals that we had was winning our bowl game. That's always been a big goal of ours. So I don't care which bowl game you're in, you need to try and find a way to win it. And that sort of finishes your season, sort of completes the circle for me for 2013 season. So it's important that we try and take that step. I do believe it's going to come down to the execution of what we do. The blocking, the tackling, the catching the football, all the little things that really make the game of football what it is. There's a lot of things conceptually that you deal with, but at the same time, the elements of football remain unchanged. It'll be who does those things the best, especially I think in this football game because we are similar in a lot of respects. We put an emphasis on, the basics, the very basics of the game. Both football teams they do what they do, but they have elements of spread, they have trick plays, they have different things that we do. You just have to, so you're going to keep off balance. You're going to be kept off balance in those situations. But at the same time, I think that no, is it easier? No. Is it harder? No. We just do what we do. I think that's the basis of it. You look at different people. Their right guard's different than our right guard. That type of thing. So you look to see what they do best. I think that's what you do as a football team. What do they do best? How do you neutralize that? And how do you move forward from there? And then the game starts to be played, and the flow of the game sort of takes over. And then I think everybody has an idea and a plan when they go into a football game. And, like Hollifield used to say, everybody's got a plan until they get hit. But then once things start to move forward, you sort of begin to find your rhythm, and you probably return a little bit to who you really are for the last 13 games. You get to that point where you're done talking, you're just ready to play. And I think we're at that point as a football team. How many more times can you practice the power, which they run? How many more times can we do what we do against their defense? So we should know what to do. Again, it comes down to the basic elements. You have to do things better than they do, inevitably. You're not going to trick them the whole game. Neither team. You're going to have to play. And, that's the beauty of football. I think that happens in every football game.